Ага, що, не очікували? А у нас 6-та серія з проходження гри Hogwarts Legacy. Так що бажаю вам приємного перегляду.
Дивимося, що які у нас там завдання. Так, урок магічних істот. Поїхали. Розпочинаємо наш урок.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant
Так,
thoughts.
щітка для вчісування
I like to
тварин.
think it enriches his experience.
Натисніть Т. Перетягніть слово заклинань. Маємо.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think
Такий
you might be
пухнастий
hungry.
чортик.
Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Так, тепер його потрібно погодувати, добре.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Якісь коти з дивними хвостами.
Couple of knees or whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
Що він робить? Він з кота вуса витягує. Дурак якийсь.
Tus peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels
Так,
really
розчесали.
they know a good
нагодували
egg
їх.
when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Чудово. Мені
It was
сподобалось.
wonderful. I believe I'm
Я
really
люблю
going to
тварин.
enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Over here.
Добре.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
Так, вона нас хоче з кимось познайомити у лісі.
You've
Ну,
intrigued
ходімо,
me.
познайомимося.
Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Stand back.
Опа, а ось і гіпогриф.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Вклонитися. Вклонитися, ще нижче.
I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
І дати їй смаколиків.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
Вона була дуже
I
гарною.
thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seems to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
Так, вони щось задумали, лише не знаю, що так.
That does
Браконьєри.
seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
Підемо
And the more I
боротися
know,
з
the better I
браконьєрами.
can keep hiring safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Так, завдання завершено. Урок магічних істот. Добре. Дивимося далі, яке ми там маємо завдання. Алохомора. Ура!
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over
Чим же
there?
ж ми можемо йому
Watch
допомогти?
what happens when that light changes from day to night. We are fortunate to... Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the
Місячний
moon from the
плач
statue.
доглядача.
Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. Accurately, this one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Добре, я був
I'd
радий
be glad to
допомогти.
help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in?
Ой, зачем ми тут?
Алохомора.
Алохомора.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
А ось і воно, закляття Алохомора. Ми пропустили один значок. Є, ми вивчили закляття Алохомора. А це
Алохомора.
просто підходимо і відкриваємо. Чи як? Ага. Ось так це має виглядати. Механізми мають запрацювати.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm, so...
Професор каже, тут немає, ось тут замок 3-го рівня навіть.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Так. Є. Алохомора. Ми відчинили. Це не відволікає їх?
Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of goblins.
Alохomora.
My march
Щас ящик якийсь закритий. Чорні рукавички за клепками, добре. Так.
from the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though.
Є, дістали ми.
I had planned to bet a few galleons. Sure. I know when I see a real and Ravenclaw would not have done that. Not this year, anyway.
Так, як же ж нам прослизнути повз них?
Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was
Так, здається, ми зробили це. Так, хлопче, ти нас не бачив. Тихенько, тихенцечко. І утікаємо звідси.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined with your help to discover the identity of my tormentor.
Добре,
It's definitely
спробуємо йому
intriguing.
допомогти.
I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Є. Ми вивчили Алохомору. Дивимося далі, що нам по завданням є. Зілля фокусування та максимальне зілля Едурус одночасно. А щоб нам його... Чекайте. Це що, зілля невидимості, зілля фокусування і максимальне зілля. Зілля Едурус. Нам потрібно його купити. Де ми можемо його купити? Тільки в Гоксміді. Гоксмід, зілля варіння. Лавка. Зараз ми купимо, все дуже легко і просто. Купляємо ці зілля, одночасно використовуємо, і ми зможемо вивчити заклинання Депульсо. Так. Рецепти такі дорогі. Нам потрібно зілля фокусування. Одне. Зілля Едурус одне. І максимальне зілля одне. Це добре. Блін, нам, до речі, потрібні ці будуть. Зілля. Ну, ми їх пізніше купимо. Так, максимальне зілля та Едурус одночасно. Ось воно, максимальне зілля. Максимальне зілля, зілля фокусування і Едурус. Є. І використати зілля фокусування.
Excellent.
Все, тепер ми можемо виконати завдання і вивчити заклинання Депульсо. Так, нам показує, що нам потрібно на низ.
Revelio.
Так, нам потрібно почекати дня.
assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
Так, поїхали. Вивчати заклинання Депульсо.
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should.
Так, це акціо і Депульсо. Ось
It's
воно.
best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Accio! Depulso!
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Accio!
Акціо до нас притягує, а Депульсо навпаки відштовхує від нас.
Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Добре. Чудово. Так, ми нічого не можемо зварити. Нічого. Так, добре. Мапа, нам і так потрібно до Хоксміту купити ось тут. Рослин, ядовиту тентаклю, чи як там її. І виконати завдання. Що від Вінгардіум Левіоса. Вивчити заклинання. Тому що воно нам пригодиться.
Hello, be with you in a bit.
Ага, в цього тільки трави і добриво.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
I was told that if you put in a good effort.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Привіт,
Hello,
Сіронова.
Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Дякую
Thank you,
за
Sirona.
інформацію.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best.
Слідкуйте за метеликами.
Butterflies always seem to be on the pool.
Ні, нам це завдання наразі не потрібно. Нам потрібно завдання шолом урткота. Вимоги Депульсо вивчити. Це ми вивчили. Ага, він ось тут. В таверні сидить.
Revelio.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, I'll meet.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Махнем пивка. І порозмовляємо з ним.
Sirona said I might find you here.
She did, did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Чому ти нам повинен довіряти?
Sirona trusts me, and she
Тому що
thought our
Сірона
interests may
довіряє
be
мені.
aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Добре, ми
Very
знайдемо ту
well. I'll retrieve the
реліквію.
relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Так, зустріньте лодгока біля гробниці відьми. Добре. Це десь тут, а на окраїні, недалеко. Добре.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Erdgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today. Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
А ось і гробниця.
Isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Я готовий, які питання?
Now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically
нове
used to cut an
заклинання.
object, but
Це вже буде пізніше. Зараз ми знайдемо шолома.
It's sealed.
Ага. Грошики. Так, нам потрібно поставити заклинання Люкс.
Lumos. Moths. Curious. Merlin's beard.
Так, тут грошики лежать. Грошики і скриня. Вишкана шкільна мантія. Добре.
This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Depulso!
Так, що нам потрібно?
Lumos.
Метелик один. Грошики це добре. За грошики ми придбаємо нову мітлу.
I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Ой, зомбі якісь. О, чорт. Ага, вони уязвимі до вогню.
Depulso! Confringo!
Отримуйте на горіхи, на тобі ще. Так, мерлий сморід. Ми з них піднімаємо мерлий сморід. Так,
Lumos.
Ні, напевно, на початку.
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it's being tinted. Depulso! Lumos! Depulso! Lumos! Accio!
А тут що нам потрібно зробити? Ага, місток. І тут місток будується з костомах. Невідомий предмет для спини.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Depulsо!
Так, піднімаємо. Левіоса. І ми можемо піднятися.
Accio! Revelio. Down I go. No other way. Oh.
Лячно в таких підземеллях. Трішечки. Просто не знаєш і не очікуєш, що зараз тут може вискочити. А ось ми відкрили двері, щоб підніматися. Ага.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Accio!
Вони пробивають моє закляття блокування, нічого собі. Та скільки ваше тут може вилізти?
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
А у нас, да, ми ж вивчили талант швидкого ухиляння. Досить чудово ухилятися. Зажимаємо Alt і ми перекачуємося дуже швидко і на велику дистанцію.
Lumos.
Куди ти втік? Я ж тебе підніс до цієї статуї. А, тут їх уже 2.
Депульсо. Lumos.
Добре, як нам вирішити цю головоломку?
Депульсо.
Тут ми маємо один метелик. А як ми зрештою піднімемося? Ага, ось як. Ось ця піднімається статуя, коли ми крутимо. Ми садимо його сюди. Далі знову піднімаємося.
Lumos. Lumos. A dead eye. Better show this to Lodgok.
Перстень печатка.
There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no
Викрали
time to
шолом
lose.
вже.
Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
There they are. The ashwinders.
You've made a grave mistake.
Ого, вони б'ються з тролем. Може нам почекати? Зараз троль їх всіх.
Pay for your deed.
Всіх їх переможе, а ми просто
To regret that.
крадемо його і все.
I'll check your pockets after you exchange.
Давай, тролику, вали їх.
You die for that.
Expulso! Look, expulso!
Молодець, тролик. А у нас є ультимативна. Калать. І в нас є ще одна ультимативна. Отримуй на горіхи.
Depulso.
Ой, тролля щось заглючило. Так, ми перемогли троля 21 рівня.
Confringo! Revelio.
А ось і шолом, напевно, зараз ми знайдемо. Є.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
Ти що, припухла? Отримуй на горіхи.
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
You've made a great
А чому я промахуюся?
Accio.
coward.
Заклинаннями.
Good job, aren't you?
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
You will pay for your deeds.
Accio. Incendio.
Блін, а вони вже 21 рівня. Трошки важкувато з ними битися. Полетіли, віддамо. Шолом гобліну.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I'm glad that I trusted you.
Ну що ж, 6-та серія з проходження гри Hogwarts Legacy завершується.
Best to keep our
Дякую, що були зі мною.
Many
І
will not believe
далі
that our
буде.
aims might possibly be aligned.